Hey there, in this video I'll be going over the Star Wars Anthology movies that I would like to see happen. So first I'm going to talk about the ones I do want to see. A Han Solo movie. Now some people this is pretty much confirmed that they're going to be doing a Han Solo Anthology movie, but this is what I would like to see in it. I would because in Legends Han Solo defected from the Empire when he freed Chewbacca. So I would like to see in the film them showing this experience, showing he defects from, if he meets Chewie, he frees Chewie, leaves the Empire, and also obtaining the Falcon. Those I think are the stories we want to see. Well, we'll know what's going to happen, but a background, like how did he get into the place he was for A New Hope? Oh, the better thing is this movie needs to show how he became a smuggler. And I think showing him to go from Imperial to smuggler is what they need to do. He should be, at the Imperial Academy. He meets Chewbacca. He feels morally obligated to free Chewbacca from a life of slavery. They're on the run for a while. And then he has maybe another ship. And then, like, at the end of the movie, after they've been smuggling for a little bit, they meet up with Lando, and there's a famous tobacco card game that Han wins the Falcon in. And that there could be, the last couple minutes of the movie. That's what it makes. Just them playing the card game. Sometime like we'll make it look, have a time lapse to show that this is a very, like, they're both doing a lot in it. So, Boba Fett movie. One thing people want a Boba Fett movie, but do they know why they want it? Or when they want it? When is Star Wars timeline? Because we know he's pretty much a bounty hunter. Unless they do something between episode 3 and 4, the best time I think they could do a Boba Fett movie would be after episode 6. And it should begin with him leaving the Sarlacc pit. Sorry for my audio in the previous comments was a bit low. My microphone was in the wrong position. It's corrected now. So back to my video at hand. His movie should be about his life after Return of the Jedi. Him escaping the Sarlacc pit and figuring out his place in a New Republic age. So another thing, the Mandalorian Civil War, which is alluded to in the Clone Wars. So what leads to the peaceful, the new Mandalorians coming to power. So maybe more about Obi-Wan and Sabine's relationship, and also just more Qui-Gon. Well, also, I think this could also be branched off and talking about what happened after Darth Maul took control of Mandalore. That could be another thing, but I think the pre-Phantom Menace stuff because they allude to stuff as they should include. And I think the Mandalorian would be a war movie, but I think it would be a more interesting war movie. It definitely would be different than Rogue One's war movie, because while we know how it will turn out, but we don't know how it will turn out for the Mandalorian Civil War. Sure, we know the new Mandalorians come to power, but that's it. While in Rogue One, we knew that there was a good chance that the protagonist would die. We knew they were going to get the plans. We knew the rebels would win in the long run. But here, we just know that the new Mandalorians come to power, and sure, there's a more peaceful group, but what do we really know? Not much. And that's why I think it would be a good idea. And then stealing the second Death Star plans. The Bonsams will appear, which will, and in we don't know if Bonsams are an alien species in current canon. I would presume they are, because they were in Legends. So that would mean we will have a movie about non-human characters. Some alien characters. And we could see how the Bonsams discovered the plans for the second Death Star, discovered that they existed, and how they were able to get the information off to the rebellion. And really, they could name the mission in honor of Rogue One, because Rogue One was the call sign they used for the ship in Rogue One, and is the name of the squad that essentially formed. I think it would be neat they could pay homage to Rogue One in this movie. So I think also it would be neat for a movie showing the rebels acquiring the X-Wing starfighters. And this is how I think it should be handled. In an episode of Star Wars Rebels, we just hear them mention that another rebel unit has gotten hold of some brand new fighters, and then after their adventure they lose a lot of their fighters. No, a couple X-wings comes flying in to replenish their forces. That's how it needs to be handled in Rebels. And then that will allow them to release a film showing that other Rebel unit acquiring the X-Wings, acquiring the facility to produce them, or just acquiring them in general. And then a Darth Vader film. A film simply about Darth Vader. He's going out, he's killing rebels. Really. That's what people said the last minute of Rogue One was their favorite. And, well, there's a reason why. Spoiled. Darth Vader absolutely murders like 15 or 20 rebels in that scene alone. And the fear on the rebels' faces. Now, just imagine that for 2 hours straight. Or 2 hours 30 minutes straight. Him just defeating rebel after rebel after rebel. They're going at him at the same time, and he's just wiping them out, showing his power. Granted, you can't just have him just slashing his lightsaber using force powers all the time. There has to be a story behind it. But their story could be as simple as, I don't know, could be, an ancient Sith Lord who was presumed dead a millennia ago has come back, and the Emperor sends Darth Vader to defeat him. But in the way gets the rebels. Okay, that would be kind of weird, but still. Or maybe Darth Vader. The film can show Darth Vader was training a secret apprentice who escapes and forms an early rebel cell that's huge, and Vader must dispatch him and his rebel followers single-handedly. That's gonna be somewhat similar to the Force Unleashed, but this needs to be like early in the Empire. No, 5 to 10 years in. So before Rebels is aired. So early on in the rebellion, and this is early on in the Empire. It's something that the Emperor and Darth Vader wants to keep hidden from the general public. So the general militaries, that's why Darth Vader does it by himself. Except for, and maybe that Tarkin be the only one who actually knew of this. And then, but Darth Vader brings one Imperial light cruiser with him. And then he kills them all at the end to make sure nobody finds out. And then a Hutt Movie. That it'd be weird. The main characters don't even move, but it would be a crime movie, a world of the Star Wars crime world. So when I put on here like The Godfather, I don't know how much it would be, but but like the Mafia, that kind of stuff. A crime movie is what a movie about the Hutts would be about. And the characters you have the main Hutt character, but then you have his chief assassin or bounty hunter who be follows through, and how that relates. So it'd be more about a bounty hunter, but it would focus on the Hutt's criminal organization. And then a movie about the Clone Wars. Sure, we had the animated movie, but that wasn't the greatest movie. So I think a neat thing with them, because they had produced a 4-episode arc of the Clone Wars that never was finished, that introduced a new elite unit called the Bad Batch. I think they could adapt that into either an animated movie, a feature-length a live action movie or a video game like Republic Commando. But if they do create a Clone Wars movie, I think it needs to be about like the Bad Batch or another elite commando unit. And let's say that being said, I think also a war movie about just clones. No, a clone who's clone squad, regular clones left on a separate planet they have to survive, something like that. I know, or even a Saving Private Ryan type of film. There's this, so introduce the fact that there are Republic volunteers who fight alongside the clones too. That could be another thing. Like, is there any? Well, sure, in the Clone Wars anime we did not see that, but maybe the rare units, they're only giving defensive positions. Like, you only see them on planets like Naboo. No, a Republic planet, but they're only in action when the worlds actually are attacked. And I think that would be a neat kind of thing. That would be another neat film too. And then a movie regarding the Old Republic man. So you got Mandalorian, the fall of the Old Republic, the Sith. You could talk a lot. So I think what would be neat to do would be a movie showing the fall of the Old Republic and the creation of the Republic that we see in the prequels. Like, how did that happen? How did the Mandalorians get the Darksaber? Now this could be its own trilogy. No, Star Wars, the Old Republic trilogy, something like that. Like a series of 3 movies. And they could even call that. They could be a part of the more episodic episodes. They could detail I don't know what. But yeah, that would be. They could it would be a way they could create some anthology movies that would still would be good to have an opening crawl for. Cause a lot of these movies, I think to keep them separate, to have no opening crawl, but if they create any kind of trilogy out of them, they need to. So in the Old Republic era, or just in Old Republic saga, Star Wars The Old Republic, Episode 1, Episode 2. That's what they need to do almost. Like these early, like how did the galaxy we know come to be? So it can know the first, and it can have its own kind of arc, like, and it can also show us at the end the origin of the Chosen One prophecy. The Sith are defeated, the Mandalorians are back on their planet, that stuff has happened, they have the Darksaber, pieces of the galaxy, and then an old Jedi Master tells us about reveals the Chosen One prophecy. That he's uncovered through meditation. And also, he visited that the Force World, that the ones from that were introduced in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, an old Jedi man visited there and revealed the Chosen One prophecy, which is totally different than how we know it's first told to us in the Phantom Menace. Because Yoda says a prophecy misread could have been something along that lines. This would show it. So that would be like how the old Republic, how it fell, and how the Chosen One prophecy. That could be its own separate saga. That's another thing they should do. Besides, create the own. You got the Star Wars with Skywalkers, but you got the Old Republic, which I think could form its own unique Star Wars saga in the Star Wars universe. Okay, so that's it I have for today. I'll be creating, well, initially I was planning on having at the end of this video what I don't want. I'm going to actually release that in another video, so stay tuned for that. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more future content. Put down in the comments below what Star Wars anthology movies that you want, and be sure to share this video with your friends. This has been John Barry signing out. So yeah, have a good day, a good night, wherever you may be. Have a good one.